Hi, and welcome to the Celestial Tea Podcast.
I'm Love.
And I'm Tylynn.
And we're two Los Angeles-based astrologers and witches serving up the cosmic tea about your favorite celebrities, musicians, and artists.
As always, if you enjoy our hot takes and breakdowns, please leave us a 5-star review wherever you stream, share with your friends and fam, and follow us on all the socials.
So if you're a pop culture baddie, tune in, get your cup of tea, and get ready to sip from the stars. If you're seeing us in the same continued outfit that maybe you've seen us before, that means this is a part 2 episode.
Yes.
So we cut this episode somewhere that made sense, hopefully, and we are just going to continue playing it right where it left off. So yeah, we hope you enjoy the second part. And that you enjoy the podcast as a whole.
Yes.
All right, here's what you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Okay, Tamlyn.
Let's get into Tamlyn.
First of all, fuck Tamlyn. I fucking hate Tamlyn.
No.
I know you're like, I hate him.
I mean, I don't.
Why would you force someone's hand like that? That's slavery, dude.
I don't.
He's like, you gotta marry me. You have to move here because you killed my friend. Fuck you.
I mean,
I have an Aries moon also, and he pisses me off.
Oh, he is an Aries moon.
I know, and he angers me. He angers me. I'm getting so red. I'm like, he angers me. My Aries moon is like, how dare you make a bad name for
Aries, for all the Aries moons out there.
Oh, I have to calm down.
Sarah, did you know that you were writing like such an Aries moon man when you wrote Tamlyn? Like,
he's the most stubborn of stubborns that has ever stubborned to stubborn. Like, I hate it here.
I don't hate Tamlyn. And I think this is because of my own experience with abuse and being in an abusive dynamic. There is a quality of, in order for that, like those abusive qualities to end, it's like there has to be a moment of that person taking accountability. Mm-hmm. Like the forgiveness aspect, and then the accountability, the steps forward for how to make a better life for themselves and not be in those patterns. And I think that's where my soft spot for Tamlyn is like, that's probably what he was raised with, what he saw in his own father, the explosive energy, the abusive energy. And then you grow up thinking that is normal behavior because that's what you were taught. And that's the fucking fucked up shit with abuse. It's like, it's usually taught.
But look at Reese. He was brought up in this fucking like cutthroat ass thing with his parents.
His mother was very gentle, and his mother is why Reese is not like that.
Yeah. Though. I don't know, man.
I feel like Tamlyn's mom...
I think it's great that he redeemed himself and he made amends, but at that point, I didn't give a shit about him. I was like, you could say you're sorry and then fucking walk out of the book and never see you again. I don't see there's a reason for you to be here. You're superfluous. Like, you were useless and you proved useless. You lost your chance. My Aries moon is like, you had your one shot. I'm like, now get out.
You didn't have to go to the point of, like, ultimate betrayal.
Literally, like, you just kept, and, like, you had the love of a good woman. Like, Feyre was willing to go so far with you.
Look what the fuck she did for you under the mountain. Like,
she went so fucking hard for you, and you, like, he still took jabs at her. He was like, well, you still, and I was like, girl, she saved your ass and took accountability for your mistakes before you even did it, and you still have some... about it. Like, I couldn't get over, like, the fact that he couldn't just be like, I'm happy for you. I'm sorry I fucked up. Like, he had to still make it about him.
Well, he gets to that point, which is why I'm saying I have a little bit of a soft spot for him, but I don't really vibe with Tamlyn.
No. I bet he's ugly, too. In my mind, I'm like, he's blonde, because I don't like blondes. I'm like, he's ugly.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't be attracted to Tamlyn if I saw him.
Nope. Absolutely not.
And you know what's... I always felt a weird vibe about Tamlyn.
Yeah.
Even in the first book, I was like, something feels weird.
Like, how do you say, like, oh, you just killed my
off.
friend, so I need to come here and collect you to make it even? What the fuck is that? Just go home and mourn your dead friend and fucking do your own shit, bro. Like, why are you like this? Like, he's like, I'm suffering. And then, like, just makes it everyone's, okay, he's a Leo rising. I'm sorry, he makes it everyone's business.
He's a
Leo rising.
He is a Leo rising. No fucking doubt. This man is a Leo rising.
It is not about you. It's not about you. You're not the main character.
Yes.
This isn't the Tamlin show.
You're so passionate.
My Aries. He triggers me.
It's because
you know
he's
why?
also an Aries moon.
I gave him nearly the same as my mom's. My mom is a Leo rising and an Aries moon, and she's Earth sun, and I gave him an Earth sun.
He has an Earth sun.
Mm-hmm.
Taurus sun.
Mm-hmm. We are 100% on this
Yes!
one.
Yes!
Fuck you, Tamlin. You're so shitty that everyone knows. Fucking hate Tamlin.
He's
a Taurus.
Though.
He's so
such
stubborn.
a Taurus.
So fucking
and the spring
stubborn.
Court too.
Yes, Earth.
Spring
Earth.
Court.
He obviously has to be an
Yes.
Earth being. He's like transforms into animals and shit.
Yes.
Like he's an Earth being.
And so possessive.
Yes.
That's the Taurus sun.
Yes. Like so loyal that like even when you married Reese, you still needed to choose me. Like, come on, girl, give it a break. Like, give it a rest. Like your dick is not that good. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Even their sex scenes were just like
boring.
So like like animalistic
Yes.
in the way of like I want to possess you.
Yes.
Like it felt very just.
And that's like low key. Like I said, I like that. That's part of my like kinkiness
Yeah.
is like when a person can possess and have power over me, which I feel like this is the Aries moon piece.
But Tamlin didn't do it from the mental space.
No.
It was very much the Taurus, the
like,
body.
The body
physical.
is mine. Yes.
Yeah.
The way that he was like, you're gonna marry me, even though I'm
Yeah.
like fucking abusing you and you're horribly like suffering and you just cry and you want to leave and you're never happy. But like this is what's correct. Like.
Yeah.
And like his friend, like Lucien was like trying to be like, yo, like,
yeah.
hey,
Even stubborn against
like,
his own friend.
yeah, like the one that
Yeah.
was like, I'm 100% here for you, but maybe, sweetie, we shouldn't do this. Like, maybe this isn't the right path to go down. And he was like, you're betraying me too. Like, damn.
Stubborn as fuck.
He is textbook
Leo
Taurus
rising.
moon.
Yes.
And Leo rising. Okay,
No,
my
he's
mom
Aries
is
moon, Taurus sun, Leo rising.
yes, 100%.
That is you, Tamlin.
He lets his emotions fly off the fucking handle, and I'm an Aries moon, so I'm like, I feel like I'm the 100% authority to talk about this. Explosive makes it everyone else's problem, because Aries moons can get stuck in that victim mentality as well. He makes it everyone else's problem. He doesn't want to take accountability. Eventually he does, because I think the Aries moon is like, and then like you reflect and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have fucking done
anger.
that. So like the depth of capacity for anger, the hunting instincts, like for sure, passionate. And then the Leo rising, like dramatic as fuck, makes it everyone's
so
business,
dramatic.
makes it about himself, never thinks about it in other people's terms.
The way that Leo risings hold grudges.
Yes. My mom is, again, I told,
Like-
my mom is a Virgo sun, Aries moon, Leo rising. She is similar to Tamlin. That's why I'm so triggered. But like, the way that, like, my grandma didn't call her back when she said she would call her back. And so my mom just didn't call because she was waiting for my grandma to call her back. My grandma's like 80, dude. Like, just call the woman back, dude. Like, and then she like makes it into this big old thing. And then when we went to go visit, she just like was like, oh, you never called me back. Oh, it's fine. Moves past it. But you spent months fucking launching this campaign fucking against grandma because she didn't call you back. And she was grieving the loss of her husband and her 4 friends. And she didn't call you back.
That's
like,
a Leo rising, though. Can be very dramatic.
When I learned my mom was a Leo rising, it healed me. I'm sorry for the cool Leo rising people out there, but this man is making a bad name for y'all.
They talk a lot about his hair too. So
Leo rising, that's very
Leo rising.
Yes, Leo placements, especially Leo rising placements, always have like big like I think it's like Jennifer Lopez or Mariah Carey. One of them has like Leo placements, and they always have like this big, beautiful like mane of hair, and it's usually like some kind of like blonde.
Like Lively, we did her chart.
Yes, Leo rising. She
Leo
always
rising.
has beautiful big hair, long. She's never had short hair. She's always had big, long hair. Yes.
Hair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so happy that we have achieved alignment on this. I'm getting
Tamlin's
chills.
like so easy to read though. Like he's a
That's
character.
Aries moon.
Nothing. Yeah. He's
So
not fucking
transparent.
hiding.
Like if I don't like you, I'll fucking say it to your face.
Yeah.
If I like you, I'll say it. When I was in middle school, I would walk up to boys and be like, I like you, do you like me? Because I don't want to sit here and wonder if you like me. Just tell me and I'll move on. Like, so transparent. I just want to get it over with. Let's not like drag this out all semester.
That's an Aries sun thing too, though, because I'm kind of like that too.
Yeah,
just, like
and
willing to initiate.
And that's what he did. He went and he fucking got her and he brought her back.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm still heated. I just despised Tamlin. Like the way that he did everything and he could have just avoided it. Like the way he just kept sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into his feelings and like going fucking mad and crazy about it. And like it just was so unhealthy. And like he had no reason to, like literally no reason to do it. Like,
and he had a lesson around patience, which is why I made him a Taurus sun too, not only the springtime, but just the energy of patience and like coming back to his actual true authentic self, which we get to see and a glimmer of in A Court of Wings and Ruin. So
he does do a nice thing towards the end, but it's just like,
do we see more of his growth in the book I haven't read?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he kind of is just like, we cool. If you need stuff, I'll be here. Going back to my realm. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I remember of him. But yeah, like he just really fucking pissed me off. He really fucking got me.
I always had a weird feeling about him.
Yes.
I was like, this just doesn't feel right. And that's why I was like, Feyre is for sure a fucking Pisces rising, because she's delusional about this man. She doesn't see the truth. And then she's like going under the mountain, going through all these trials.
Yeah, maybe.
For this man who is explosive.
I could see it, but also he just like lied to her, and he was like, this is how things are. She was like going into a world where she literally knew none of the rules, like none of the language, none of anything. So I feel like for her to be like naive or delusional, that kind of like, I feel like most people would be like that. They'd be like, what? Like, this is what you're saying is true? Like, oh, okay, we're supposed to do it this way? Like she was, I feel like her Sag moon was always questioning, because there was like the whole like her in her town before she even got to know the fairies. Like, why are these people coming in worshiping the fairies? I thought that the fairies were this. Like, she was still trying to like
the question,
figuring it out.
The deeper truth. That's why she caught the cereal.
Yes. Yeah. Like, she's still like, I think she's delusional, but she still was like, nah, I need to find out. Like, I need to know. Yeah. And I feel like
also why she went to the bone carver too, which was like
she's always in the quest for truth, which is very Sag. And like, I feel like that's why like the Pisces, I feel like sometimes they're not questing for that. They're just like okay to be in the like delusion of it all. Yeah. Like if it feels good, if it serves them, then they're like, you know? It's like very flower child, like hippies. Like, it's all love and peace. And it's like, there's literally Vietnam War happening. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck Tamlin, dude. He's real piece of shit. He can never redeem himself. The way he just like needed. Okay, let's move on from him. I'm so pissed.
Like, we're gonna go on another Tamlin rant. Elaine.
Okay, I think she's a Pisces rising.
Elaine is a Libra rising.
No. I have Libra sun.
She's a Pisces sun.
Okay, so we're flip-flop. Look, I think the delusion that you're talking about, when you compare Feyre standing next to Elaine is the Delulu one. Like, Elaine has checked out mentally. Like, she has had a psychotic break. Yeah. And she just refuses to be in the real world. She's, like, fucking gardening with her little fucking flowers and, like, cooking with her fucking food. Like, she's, like, doesn't even... She's, like, fuck the world, dude.
That's why I have her as Pisces sun.
But I think the Delulu that you're talking about for the Pisces rising, I see that in her. Yeah. Like, she's just, like, in there. Like, Delulu as fuck. Because the Libra rising... Or I think, like, how I was describing, like, a Libra rising would be seeking harmony and just... Like, she doesn't... She's happy to just be whatever.
But she is kind of, like, the mediator between Nesta and Feyre. That's why I have her as that. And it's always mentioned multiple times how beautiful she is.
Yeah.
Which is giving, like...
Well, the Libra sun and the Pisces rising.
Yeah. That's giving Libra rising, which is, like, Venusian ruled vibes.
That's why I think she had, like, both of those for sure in her chart, because she's so pretty.
Also, the way that she experiences the loss of her potential marriage, to me, that felt very Libra rising.
Very traditional. I could see that as, like, she wanted to have a traditional, happy, loving, pretty...
Yeah.
Like, she wanted to be a trad wife. She was like, let me do it.
Yeah.
But I think, like, that's why she didn't really align with... So I'm still going to argue her as Pisces rising because she wanted the trad wife, which I think she's a Libra sun, and that's why she wanted the trad wife. But, like, she even was delusional about, like, the reality of it being real. Like, I don't think... Like, in her mind, she was like, yeah, I want this. But then it's like, but your sister is, like, pro-fairy and your partner is like anti-fairy and you think that you could be a Libra and like harmonize this, but that's not the case, dude. Like it's not even an option. Like this guy is like, no, 100% you have to align with me or else I'm out. And she was like, it'll be fine, like he'll come around. I feel like that was very Piscean of her, being like, it'll work out, he's still my husband. Like even after all that shit happened, she's like, he's gonna come around. That's how I think of her voice in my head. He's gonna come around.
Elaine's kind of annoying to me.
Yes.
I don't really vibe with Elaine's character.
Yeah, and besides you, I struggle with a lot of Pisces placements people, so that's why I gave her Pisces rising.
Besides me.
Honestly, like
I feel so special.
Like I have family members that I love to death, but their Pisces shit sometimes annoys the fuck out of me. My Virgo Mars is like, bro, stop complaining about this. Move yourself out of the situation you're in and get the fucking out. Like, I can't.
What do you think about my chart, like, grounds or, like, maybe cancels out, like, what annoys you about the Pisces?
I think your fire placements. Yeah. Like, I think you're very, like, your Sag is like, but I want to know the truth. And I want to know the reality. And I want to feel like I get it. And I'm able to, and I think you also, like, can look at it from the philosophy piece of the Sag. Like, I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. And then, like, your Aries is like, okay, like, I like that you were like, when we were starting the podcast, you're like, let's just start filming. Like, let's just do it. Like, you're not getting stuck in, like, all the, you're like, but let's start having, so I'm like, you're still, like, moving forward, and you're still questioning, and you're still taking things for what they are. I don't know. Like, I think, I don't know, like, what you also have an Aries Venus too, so you have strong Aries energy. I feel that helps a lot. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know what's your Mars?
Cancer Mars. Mars in fall.
Yeah, because I feel like you don't come off as like super Piscean, like in the way that like some people, like my cousin is like, I think she's like a double Pisces in her big three, and like
I think that's Saturn on my ascendant though. I feel like that really
helps you like balance and like, but let's be real about this. Like, what's really going on here? You know, like, is that realistic? Like, I think you question a lot of systems and a lot of feeling. Like you like that helps you question, and so then you cutting through the delusion. Because like I'm also Sag rising. Like I still have blind faith. And like Delulu, but like I feel like sometimes the Pisces, they get lost in the feelings.
But your Virgo moon is, or your Virgo Mars is like, okay, yes, there's the hope and the faith and the optimism, but your Virgo Mars is like, how are we going to actually take the action? How are we going to like make it?
And the Aries moon is like, I can't just be stuck here. I need to move forward. Let's get it. So I pushed through it. Like, I think Elaine is very delulu.
It though. I feel like the lower vibrational side of Pisces is the victim consciousness. And I think I talk about this with Michael B. Jordan's chart around that frequency of the Pisces victim. And I feel like Elaine with her, I feel like she's a Pisces sun. I feel like she, in her solar energy and her identity, she's leaning really heavily into that victimhood consciousness.
I also feel like Pisces has that too, because I feel like
that's what I'm saying. Pisces, that's Pisces energy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it's more rising. I do, and I also think when she starts to heal more in the later books, like she like just wants to make it like nice and like, but she's still like aloof, and I feel like if she was a Libra rising, she would focus more on like the people around her and like the relationships around her and what they meant to her. But I feel like every time like Lucian comes around, she's like, oh, and she just, I don't know if that's in the 5th book, but she just like leaves the room. She's like, bye.
Okay, that's why I have her as an Aquarius moon. She
Aqua
is
moon. I have her as an aqua moon too.
Aquarius moon. And that is her like detached, aloof. And it also is like Aquarius energy is connected to futuristic frequency. Yes. And I feel like that gives her the Cirrus, the oracle quality. Yes, she has
the oracle for sure. I do have her as aqua moon. So I think we're pretty much in, like, it's good. Just flipped. Yeah, it's just flipped. Yeah.
Yeah, it's same qualities.
Yeah, because, she is very beautiful. She is very otherworldly, but she's very, like, fragile and delicate and, like, aloof. And, like, but, she really doesn't give a, like, she doesn't care about, like, she cooks, but it's because she just wants to, like, make stuff. Not because, like, she's trying to help. Like, everyone's, like, having these meetings in their fucking home, like, how do we fix the fucking world right now? And she's just like, I'm gonna go garden. I'm like, oh. And this guy's like, wait, I can't remember if it's in the 5th book about Lucian. I don't want to spoil stuff for you. No, you knew that Lucian was her mate, right?
Yeah,
okay,
that happens in when does that happen? A Court of Mist and Fury.
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, my brain.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if she was a Libra rising, like, something would click for her in that. Because they're all about relationships and, like, people. And, like, she just feels, like, not about that. Like, she's more about, like...
That's what I'm saying, though. I feel like she was so stuck on her relationship with this other man.
Yeah.
And that's what gives her the Libra rising qualities.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, we're sort of in agreement on it. Yeah. Okay. Cassian.
This man is a Taurus rising. If I ever seen one.
I for sure know he has Taurus and Cancer placements, but I put him as an Aries rising. And I know that was a risk. I also struggled. But look, you haven't seen the last...
no Aries placements.
You haven't read the last book.
Okay.
And he's a big character in the last book. And he's very patient, which is the Taurus piece.
Yeah.
But he's a, like, warrior.
Yeah.
And he has no Aries place. He's, like, the warrior of the warriors.
A Leo sun. He's giving, like... he has that leadership, strength, courage.
But he doesn't want to be. Like, he rejects wanting to be in the spotlight. And if he was a Leo sun, I feel like he would be comfortable in the spotlight.
I feel like he does, though, in their conversations. He's always trying to get the attention towards him.
No, I think he just has very strong... Because, like, Reese wants him to step into stuff more, and he's like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. He's the stubbornness of the Taurus rising. And also, like, the way they describe him in his physical body.
Yes, that's where I was like he feels very Taurus in his body.
Josh is a Taurus rising, he's thick, and I'm like, thick. That's what Cassian's giving to me. Like, he's just strong and solid. And also, like, gorgeous. That, like, Venusian ruled.
Yes. But I feel like I have him as Taurus moon and Cancer sun, so it's like chest big, like other pieces.
Oh, I have him as a Cancer moon. Interesting.
I had him as a Cancer moon, but in the last book, the way he interacts with like his, well, I kind of already told you. You already figured it out. It's Nesta, right?
Well, yeah, because like, the way they were in the Court of Frost and Starlight, it's giving, like, that's where it's going.
Yeah, and I feel like he's so patient with her. And I feel like only a Taurus moon could be that patient.
Taurus rising, though. Patience.
Because the Cancer moon takes everything personal. And the way he, like, he like, when she cuts him... He's like, I know this is about you and I'm willing to show and I'm like not backing down from the challenge because I know that we're meant to be together. And she's like, no, fuck you. Like, you're a piece of shit, you know? And then, because she's just trying to cut him. She's trying to cut him so he'll back down. And I feel like a Cancer moon would be like, I can't. Like, I'm taking this shit to heart and I'm like fucking out.
Maybe I don't know enough about him.
Yeah.
But I was feeling intuitively like, this man feels like he has a lot of emotional intelligence and emotional awareness.
Yes.
Which to me felt very Cancerian, like a domicile
Yeah.
moon placement.
I mean, that's why I have him as a Cancer sun. And I do think he has Cancer.
I feel like he has like this thing of the desire to have a family, even though I haven't seen that in the book. I just feel like intuitively
he's also a really good lover in the book.
Yeah, like I feel like he has a side where he's very sensitive and protective. I feel like that's the Cancerian energy of like, let me protect, let me defend.
Yeah.
This is my family.
Yeah, but I feel like when the Taurus, Cancer, Aries, those are the placements where it's like you get loved on hard as fuck. So like, I don't know, like I felt like the Taurus moon, he was able to just like take all this fucking onslaught of bullshit from Nesta and still remain like, I'll wait. Go ahead. Like, I'll fucking, you hurt my ass, but we're gonna keep going. And I feel like a Taurus moon feels like the heart of a warrior more than a Cancer moon.
Yeah. I feel like that's why I have him as a Leo sun, that like the strength of what he shows outwardly.
Yeah, I think we both felt like Cancer, Taurus, like fire, some kind of fire. Like he definitely is a fire. I didn't want to put him as an Aries rising because I felt like his body was more Taurus.
Yes.
But I also didn't see him as an Aries moon. And
he's not an Aries
No,
sun.
and I also didn't see him as an Aries sun. Like I just...
He's not an Aries sun either.
No. So I felt like it has to be here. Like...
he doesn't have Aries placements. I think that's where you're getting tripped up on, like, the warrior is Aries, but the warrior is also Leo. Like, Leo is courage, strength.
You know what? Actually, there's a whole plot point that I just am now remembering where he teaches others how to be warriors.
Yes, that's such a Leo.
And that's very
vibe.
Leo. That's very Leo. I could see that. I don't know, man. Maybe he's a Cancer rising and a Leo sun.
That man is not a Cancer rising.
I don't
love. Give it up. Cassian is a Taurus rising.
I think he's a Taurus rising, but I don't think he's a Cancer moon. I can't get behind the Cancer moon. That part, like, Cancer moons get lost in their shit. Like they get stuck and they can't move forward.
He is a healed Cancer moon. I feel like he has emotional intelligence.
I'm trying to remember
and emotional
him.
Awareness, and I feel like he's so protective and sweet. And like, if it's his family, he's like,
yes.
That's such a.
That's
Cancer
why I have him
moon.
as Cancer sun.
Yeah.
Like I personally think I'm most like Cassian. Like,
Sorcerers.
I'm trying to remember. Like I said, it's been a minute since I read it, and I think. He wants to be the best, and that's why I also felt.
Leo sun.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm willing to say he's a Taurus rising for sure. That felt like, but it just didn't. The rest didn't add up. Like... I do think he's very Cancerian.
He has a Cancer moon.
The Cancer moons I know are just like, it's rough emotionally for them. So I guess maybe he's like healed.
It's the moon domicile. So there is the opportunity for emotional awareness.
Yeah, I just haven't met a Cancer moon like that. Like every Cancer moon is like stuck on every little fucking thing that I know. That's why I'm like struggling. I'm struggling. If I met someone like that, then if you know someone like that who's a Cancer moon, then I'm willing to trust you, but I've not seen it. And they're different age ranges. Like an older person, like my partner's dad is a Cancer moon. He has not.
Well, that's why. I mean, like Cassian's fucking old. So he's had all this time.
That's true.
Build the.
He's fucking old, dude.
He's old.
He's an old ass bitch.
Yeah, he's had all this time to like.
I think we definitely. I'm willing to agree with you. I'm willing because we did feel like the same kind of mix of things. Yeah. So
he is a Leo sun. He's a Leo sun.
And he kind of goofy. Sometimes.
He's silly.
I could see that. Okay. I think you're
and I feel like he also has the Cancer moon of like emotionally manipulating situations subtly. like getting everyone to
He
be on like
reads
an
the-
even keel.
You know, okay,
like...
you have converted me because I do. I know, because in the last book, he picks up on the things, like he understands the undercurrent of what Nesta is like doing. He's like, I know you're fucking trying to rip out my heart right now, but I know it's because you're insecure and you don't want me to see it. And then he keeps like showing, okay, yes, all right. I'm excited for you to see him as a lover. Because
I'm excited too. I've been chomping at the bit. That's why I've been fucking reading Throne of Glass. Like, I literally have like 80 or something pages left on both Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. And then it's just Kingdom of Ash. And then I can like rip my teeth into A Court of Silver.
The sex scenes are better in that. Okay. That's why everyone's like, the last one is like spicy. Like what, like people say like her writing style like switches when she like switches to Nesta. Like there's something, so yeah. Interesting about their like their compatibility as lovers with their placements.
Yeah, I mean with the Cancer Capricorn access.
Yeah.
That's there.
Okay. All right. Amryn.
Aquarius rising.
100%. Aquarius rising. 100%. 100%. Yeah, like from another planet. Like Aquarius rising. Period. That's all you need to know.
Not even just that, but the way that she carries herself is also so.
Aquarius risings have sick ass fashion. Yes. The way that she like, they're always talking about her like bob and her like outfits and like how she likes really nice like jewelries and shit like that. Very Aquarius rising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And the way that she's also like the fixed air piece of being able to sit and like study for as long as she does.
Very Aquarius. They love to learn about shit.
Yes. Yeah. And be like fixed in whatever the system or the thought is. Because Aquarius is truly genius energy.
And that's how they treat her. They're like, we don't know anything. If she's the person we go to when we have nothing. Like, because she'll know something.
Yeah.
That's so Aquarius rising.
And it's not detached in the way that Elaine has her Aquarius moon. And it's like aloof and
she's like
embodied
with it, in it. Yeah. Yes. 100%. She's an Aquarius rising. Okay. Pisces sun?
Pisces moon.
Oh, what do you have her as Cap sun?
Cap sun.
I have her as Cap moon.
Why are we keep doing this? It's like,
I don't know, man. Okay. I have trickster energy. I'm like, fuck it.
She's definitely a Capricorn sun. But I feel like she's not giving Pisces sun because she just comes off in her outward expression as, very calculated, cold, ambitious, and like the vibe of respect me.
So
and she's not giving Pisces sun because Elaine is a fucking Pisces sun.
So here's my problem. In the last book, she has some issues with Nesta. And that's Cap moon as fuck. She like cuts her. She's like, I'm done with you. You're irredeemable. I'm done. And I feel like a Pisces moon wouldn't do that. You think a Pisces moon would do that?
Hell yeah.
Shit. Because I feel like that's cardinal energy.
But that's the thing with if they feel like something has gone wrong, the victim frequency, it's like, no, it's too much.
But like she doesn't see it from a victim. She's just like, you've made too many mistakes. I'm done with you. And I feel like that's very Cap moon. Like she's very cut and dry about it.
I might change my perception of this when I read the book.
Yeah.
But I put her as a Pisces moon just because of her origins being not of the realm that they were in.
Yeah, that's why I put her as Aquarius and Pisces. I'm like, she for sure has that. Because I think she's more of a mild, like a Pisces sun, like she's connected to all the things. She feels all the things of like the universes. But like emotionally,
she was willing to sacrifice herself and Court of Wings and Ruin, which is also why I gave her a Pisces moon.
But I think all three of those placements would be willing to start. Like a Cap Moon would, because it's like they understand the hard work that needs to be done. Yeah. And so I'll do the hard work. And I also think like in the, how you're saying the Cancer Cap axis, where it's like they care a lot. Cap Moons do care a lot. Yeah. But like they come off as like cold because they're just like, why aren't you doing what needs to be done? Because like I really want you to win, or I really want this to work. And like, I just, like, when an Earth Moon gets mad, you know, it's like, why are you being stupid, you know? And I feel like she kind of pops off like that, where she's like, you're being stupid, so I'm done with you. Or she's like, you fucked up and you're not listening to me, and you're not, and like she ends up like kind of mentoring Nesta in the last book, and she's like pushing Nesta the whole time, and then like she gets like a little bit upset when like Nesta's not willing to do the work. And I feel like that's kind of like Cap Moon as fuck.
Yeah. I could definitely see that too. Like even the coldness and the way that she responds, like emotionally to things. Yeah. But that's also why I gave her a Pisces moon, because I feel like she has so much depth to her that she doesn't want people to see that, so that the Cap Sun sort of hides the depth. Yeah. I think we're on the same.
We'll see. We'll have to check in at some point when you read the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lucien, I struggled to remember this man. I'm so sorry.
What? It's because you don't like Tamlin.
Yeah.
And they're besties.
Yeah. Like, and I feel like he's kind of weak. Like, I feel like he's like a wet noodle character. Like, he has no backbone. And I resonate with people who have backbone.
He is a lot smarter than what you're giving him credit for, though.
I think he's very evolved. I think he is very evolved.
No man would wear a fox mask for years without having some kind of cunning edge underneath the surface.
I do have him as cunning signs. I don't think my rising sign is correct, but we're going to shoot.
What is it?
Taurus.
What fucking planet are you
he's
on?
Loyal, he's patient, he stays even when it's really bad. He's part of the earth, right? Like, I don't know.
That man is not a Taurus rising.
What do you have him as?
He's a Gemini rising.
I have him as Gemini sun. I don't think he's messy like a Gemini rising.
He is
like Reese.
He's a Gemini rising.
I think he is, though. Because, look, I feel like a Gemini rising would be like flying around, and he's like, he's been here. He's decided that he's gonna be here. Like, same thing with the mate. Like, he's like, I'll wait. I'll be here. When you're ready, no pressure. I'm here for you. Like, he literally says to whoever was talking to him, because Elaine fucking left the room and didn't want to deal with it. Like, he's like, what do I do about this? Like, do I just wait till she gets it? Like, I guess so.
I don't feel like he has Taurus placements. Like, I see what you're saying and like that energy of patience, but I also feel like
his best friend Tamlin was like literally tearing up his whole fucking house, and he's like, hey buddy, like he was so loyal. Like, he's like, you good there, buddy? You gonna keep ripping shit up? All right, I'll like he feels like and he's like, okay, I'll wait.
I have him as a Libra moon, and I feel like that's where that's coming from, of like there's a strong emotional tie to his relationship dynamics and the desire to keep the peace, and we see that a lot with his character, that he is very much a mediator. But I have him as a Gemini rising because, again, no man would wear a fox mask for years without having some level of a hidden intellect, and I don't think that we're really seeing all of Lucien's character.
No, he's not seen very often. Yeah,
I feel like I also feel like this is true because even he has this confusion around like where he comes from. like we see that who he thinks is his dad is not actually his dad.
I have him
And
as
so,
a Gemini sun, so I think he has Gemini energy for sure. Like, that's the
Yeah.
Fox energy for sure.
I have him as a Virgo sun because that also to me feels
Oh.
very
Oh, that's his Earth for you?
Earth. Yes.
I have him as a Sag moon because I feel like that's also the smart, like, intellectual, philosophical, like, piece. Because I feel like when he takes in things, he, like, he lets it, like, set, and that maybe is the Libra moon, but I feel like he's like, he comes off as, like, a pushover, maybe, like a Libra moon would, but I don't think that he sees it that way. Like, I don't think he in his mind sees himself as, like, trying to keep the peace or whatever. I actually think he's just, like, super evolved, and that's why I had him as a Sag moon. Because Sag moon can be a philosopher, like, let's see your side, let's see your side. I could see what you're going through.
That's
I could see what you're...
Libra moon thing, though, what
yes,
you was saying.
yeah, but I feel like Sag moons also can do that. Like, they're able to, like, see a lot and, like, tap into a lot and, like, put up with a lot, and they don't really pop off. I feel like Libra moons can be passive aggressive as fuck.
That's how I feel like he is, though.
Oh, really?
Because we don't... We also... He's a character similar to Azrael that we don't really get to see his full depth.
I just, from what I've seen, he doesn't seem passive aggressive. He seems very transparent and straightforward. Like, I feel like he's like, this is me. What do you need from me? I don't know. He also, like I said, he was, like, in the background, and I feel like a mutable moon can be, you can take the center stage.
Yeah. I just feel like he's always trying to, like, what you're saying, what do you need from me? I feel like that's such a Libra moon question to even ask, too. Yeah. Because it's like, I feel like he's always in the position of bringing balance to a dynamic.
Well, I feel like that the Taurus rising is, like, the anchor piece. That's how I kind of translated it.
I just don't see him as a Taurus
rising. I know physically he doesn't seem like a Taurus rising at all. I thought he was, like, a Leo rising, like, physically.
With the Fox mask, I was like, oh, he's a Gemini rising, but we're just not seeing... That's the trick. There's a trickster energy going on with Lucien. We're not seeing all of him. And I think that's why Elaine fucking is like, something's off. This is not my mate.
And but the masks were not, they were, I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, he just randomly picked it, right? Because he was like, I have to be part of this party. I'll wear this mask. Like, I don't know how much thought he put into it. And then he just got stuck with that on. But
it's a big part of the story because he did get stuck with it on.
Yeah.
So it reveals a lot about what's underneath.
That's why I put him as Gemini sun, because it's like where he's supposed to be stepping into.
Yeah.
I also, like, I'm like, I don't know the Taurus. I was like struggling to remember him because he's not that present as a character, in my opinion. But I could see, like, Taurus rising, and then Tamlin's a Taurus sun, so, like, that's kind of how they, like, understand each other. I don't know. They both have fire moons.
I just don't see Lucien as fire moon. He's not giving that. He's just not.
Yeah, I could see the Libra moon being like, hey, brother, like, do you think Feyre's gonna be horribly upset for the rest of her life if she marries you? And then he's like, shut the fuck up. And he's like, all right, like, I'll... Let me know when you're ready. Like, Tamlin's like, I'm raging right now.
And I do feel like he's a Gemini rising because
So the Virgo is also Fox energy.
That's why I put him as a Virgo sun.
I could see Gemini rising. I could see Libra moon. But I don't know about the Virgo.
Another reason I put him as Virgo is because he's from the Autumn Court. His mother is from the Autumn Court. So it's like, this feels right because he is also very... like calculating and practical to the point, like what you're saying, like, what do you want from me?
Yeah, but I feel like the Libra moon, like, he just gets lost in, like, everyone else's plot.
Of service. I think that's the Virgo energy, like, of service too.
He ends up being just in service. Like, his whole existence is whatever people told him, and he does what they...
Which is also why Azrael has the Virgo sun too, like, of service. Yeah.
I'm willing to. I think you're more correct. Again, I was like struggling to remember this man. I just remember he has like hair, like red hair.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
And then he also goes on the adventure to go to the human queens as well. Like he does that too, which I think is very like
Gemini Libra for sure.
Yes, of service.
Yeah.
To
and,
also
like,
try to
code
prove to
switching.
Elaine.
Yeah. That could be Virgo proving your
like
worth to someone for sure.
There's aspects of Lucian that he's so smart and intelligent, and I feel like we're gonna see that more revealed once he finds out his heritage, his true heritage.
I thought that there would be more of him,
yeah,
like and Elaine, and then they kind of just.
I'm not missing anything with the next book around their dynamic.
Well, they were kind of like, give her time, and he was like, okay,
that's
like,
it. Okay.
Yeah, like that's as far as I remember. Like I think he tries to talk to her like a few other times, but she like leaves the room or like it's like weird.
Yeah.
But I do think he gets like he then starts working with them and like gets pulled into like mission or something for them, and so I think he goes away and we don't see him if I'm remembering correctly.
That's such a Virgo sun thing. Like, let me just like distract my energy with being of service in however I can.
That's true. And also he didn't have any other choice. Like if your mate isn't wanting to fuck you, like you can't force yourself. Like like Tylynn. I wish
your hatred for Tylynn.
I wish like, Tylynn was so a man. Affable. I would be like, come for me, Tylynn.
What? Just wait until they make ACOTAR into like a movie or a TV show. You're just gonna send so much hate towards the actor.
You know,
like whoever gets to play Tylynn. You know who would make a great Tylynn?
Who?
Austin Butler.
He's also problematic IRL.
Austin Butler would make a fucking phenomenal Tylynn.
He has like round features. I think Tylynn has angular features.
I could so see it.
I see Tylynn as like the one of the elves from Lord of the Rings, the older one that's also in The Matrix. He plays the Mr. Anderson character. But I feel like he needs to be younger.
He needs to be younger. That's why Austin Butler. I know. Why is Austin Butler problematic in real life?
Something with his ex. There was some like really weird, shady, like inappropriate stuff with his ex that I didn't know about this. And then one of my friends was like, I don't fuck around with Austin Butler because he did this and this to his ex. And then I started researching it and I was like, oh.
That's giving Tylynn.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think he's cute, so sure, fuck him. I don't give a shit about Tylynn. I don't think he's cute
either.
He can be a throwaway ass character, dude. Yeah. He doesn't have to be hot for shit. He's just
giving those vibes. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
I could see. Takes one to know one.
And then you're like, fuck you, Austin Butler.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, sure. But I always get upset about the casting because I feel like I read the Discovery, well, I'm currently still reading the third book of Discovery of Witches, and then it became a show, and then it got canceled. But the fucking main character is supposed to be this like hot ancient vampire, and there was like some regular British dude, and I was like, he has no jawline. Like, he has nothing hot about him. And the girl was supposed to be like regular, but like have really cool hair and like all, and like they just made her regular. She was just like some basic white lady. I don't know. I get upset with the casting.
Yeah.
Okay, so last person, more. I think she's a Gemini rising. She's messy as fuck.
No.
She's flip-floppy. She flip-flops all the time. She puts on different suits. She's like whoever people want her to be. Like, she doesn't have any fucking backbone to be herself. And then, like, she's also really skilled at, like, politics and court and, like, high knowledge.
I have her as a Gemini moon.
I have her as an Aqua moon. Because I feel like she's the Lulu like Elaine.
No. She's just not.
Because she still has, like, I'll fight you, I'm still a well-known warrior energy. Like, she's still like, I'll beat your ass.
I have her as a Taurus rising. Because of her sensuality, like the way that they describe her energy, she's very, like, grounded vibes, very, like, sensual, magnetic kind of energy.
But her plot, like how she just gets like martyred as the whore, that's not Taurus rising.
Well, Taurus rising can speak a lot to self-worth. And so she goes through this journey of like her worth being ripped from her, having this fucking nail and a sign in her body. Yeah. So she feels like a Taurus rising to me. Even the way they describe her, like kind of voluptuous and like the red lips.
I almost wanted her to have Scorpio placements because like she seems really hot to people, like in a sexy way. That's what I was
thinking too, and I was meditating with it, and
it didn't feel.
It was not feeling aligned.
But the way she's like whore martyred, like sexualized, I was like so Scorpio.
But then I'm like, the Taurus piece feels more, because it's on the same axis. The Taurus piece to me feels more, because there's a lot to say about her body, like
but my struggle with this is like in general, this is my theory hypothesis that you're touching on, so I love your input. I feel like Mars ruled placements are like, I want to fuck you, you're hot as fuck, like and then I feel like Venus ruled placements are like, you're just pretty, like I don't want to fuck
but Taurus, you. So Libra is pretty, Taurus is sensual. That's why we feel that with fucking Cassian too. But it's like,
at least personally for me, like I don't like, I see people as hot who are Taurus, but I don't want to like fuck them. Like Henry Cavill and like what's his face, Adam Driver. I'm like, you're hot, but I'm not like lusting.
Adam Driver's a Taurus rising.
He's thick as fuck. He built like a fridge, dude. Have you seen his torso? I don't know if he's a Taurus rising, but he has Taurus placements. He doesn't give a
Taurus rising.
No, he has Taurus placements.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I don't like Taurus women. I'm like, you're pretty, but I'm not gonna fuck you.
It
could be my personal taste.
It's more of the sensual side, though.
It is very sensual. Like, I have a friend who's a double Taurus, and like she's very sensual, but like, she's cute. I don't know. She's hot. Like, I know men think she's fucking hot. I don't know if this is my personal taste or something, because I have Aries moon. I'm like, I need to fuck. I need to fuck. My 8th house sun is like, but be like gritty, nitty gritty. Like I'm into like, that's why I'm into like vampires and stuff. It's like nitty gritty.
And the way she's just so stubborn about like not sharing her true identity.
I felt like that was her Aqua
feels like
moon.
A self-worth piece to me.
I felt like
very Taurus rising.
Okay. I'm willing to say Taurus rising.
She's so loyal to her
peeps.
Yeah.
Like okay, I'm okay with Taurus rising.
But also, I don't know though, because she also has that like plot of land that we find out about in A Quarter Frost and Starlight.
Scorpio. Maybe she does have
Scorpio. Which is why I gave her the Gemini moon. I was like, ooh, like what's happening there? Like, is she gonna...
She's lying, yeah. She's hiding things.
If she's a good liar, if she's a Gemini moon.
Maybe she does have Scorpio.
Maybe I said she's a Leo sun. Because I feel like
when does she ever make it about herself? When? Ever?
I just feel like she has like this glow about her. Like this radiance. I feel like she's a
Scorpio.
Grounded.
I think she has.
I could see a Scorpio sun too. That's what I struggled with though. I was like, I don't know if she's Scorpio sun.
I feel like she could be a Scorpio rising.
No, she's not a Scorpio
She's
rising.
Voluptuous. She's sexy.
Well, she also didn't have the like
whorish.
Trauma piece.
I think she's Scorpio rising. I think I could see Gemini moon.
She's for sure a Gemini moon.
Yeah, because I had her as Aqua moon.
She's not an Aquarius moon.
But she's like good at strategy.
Yeah. I could see a Scorpio rising. I could see that because she experiences a lot of fucking trauma.
Yeah. Like she is the martyr. She's like a walking martyr.
Yeah. And a lot of the trauma she experiences is around her sexuality.
Sex, yeah. And she doesn't want people to know that she's lesbian, like ever. Fucking ever. So Scorpio. I could see her as a Gemini. So you have her what, sun?
Leo sun.
I don't know, man. Do they even talk about her hair at all?
I could see her as a... Well, no, that's Leo rising. That it's like all the attention towards the hair. But I could see her as a Scorpio rising, Taurus sun, Gemini moon. Maybe I could see that
because I don't really personally like my placements. I made her a
Yeah.
Pisces sun because I was like, she delulu as fuck. Like, she's just
I don't
out
think
here
she's
getting
giving
lost in
Pisces
all the
sun.
emotions and not being able to, like, swim to, like, the fucking surface. But, like, I could see Scorpio rising
Yeah.
and Gemini moon. I could see that. And then, like, Taurus sun. I could see that.
I feel like that's more accurate than what I have. Actually, now, like,
Yeah, I think she has to have Scorpio. Like, that
because I
whole
struggle
thing.
with that too.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if she's giving Scorpio's sun though.
Yeah, I don't think she embraces and
I
is
just
about
put the
it.
Taurus rising because of that, like all of her,
And how pretty and her
the
outfits
sensuality and the
yeah.
self-worth piece and the body piece that she experiences. But you know, Taurus and Scorpio are on the same axis.
Yeah. I actually like this better.
I could see her as
and then
Scorpio,
the messiness is the Gemini moon.
And
she's
then
just
the
like
trauma.
fucking...
She's experienced so much trauma, but I feel like we also don't know what is underneath.
Yes.
And that's why I gave her a Gemini placement, because I feel like she's lying to us. Like there's something... Well, we see it. She's lying.
She has like different personalities.
Yeah.
She's a different person around different people. Like that's very Gemini moon.
Yes.
Okay, so we're...
And I could see the Scorpio rising too, to because in a way I feel like she kind of emotionally manipulated Feyre in telling her that story as a distraction.
Yes. And also Gemini moon manipulating people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Like she was like, oh, I'm gonna give her a little bit so she'll get off my back.
Yeah.
Fucking other characters, I'm just like, when people just aren't themselves, I'm like, come on, y'all.
But I mean, I related to more in the sense of like, I hid my own bisexuality for years of my life because I just shoved it down and repressed it. But for 500 years, girl, like I couldn't even make it in my 30s. Like I'm like,
and also like her community, like her real, like the family of like all these people we just talked about, they are like chill as fuck with it. Like they're like okay with it. They want her to like express herself, and she's just like, no, like I have personally decided that will never happen. Like she's like, I have to suffer because I'm a piece of shit. Like, that's so Taurus, I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, Scorpio rising. I could see that for sure for her.
Yeah.
Because I also feel like when you're a Scorpio rising, sometimes it's like stuff that's like, the Scorpio's like thrust upon you as opposed to like you like being about it. I don't know.
The thing is with Scorpio risings, like, I don't sugarcoat this for my clients. It's like, that is the most challenging placement for your soul to choose as a rising sign, because it means that you're here to overcome lots of fucking trauma in this lifetime.
Interesting.
Especially emotional trauma. What Scorpio rising have you met that has not been through some kind of fucking traumatic shit?
I actually don't know if I know a lot of Scorpio risings.
Yeah.
I don't think I attract a lot. My toxic ex is a November Scorpio sun. And after him, I was like, fuck off. Like, fuck the right, fuck off. I have a friend now that I do like Scorpio because I have North Node, Scorpio 12th house, 8th house sun. So, like, I do vibe a lot with Scorpios. But I don't know, like, consciously in my brain, if I know any Scorpio risings that I'm, like, close with, that I'm friends with.
I just know clients that are Scorpio risings.
I don't feel like I've had a lot of charts for people that are Scorpio risings either. Actually, I think I have one client that's a Scorpio rising, and she's had a rough, if I'm remembering it correctly, she's had a rough go of it. Yeah. I feel like Scorpio risings and like Pisces risings, it's like you're gonna have a rough go of this bitch. I think Pisces risings, it's only rough because the society that we live in makes it rough. But I could see the Scorpio rising being like you're literally like rising from the fucking ashes as a Scorpio rising.
Yeah. It's a lot on your emotional body.
I want to know. I want to know now. I wonder if there's a celebrity that's a Scorpio rising that we could like look at.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is like Anna Nicole a Scorpio rising?
Anna Nicole, who's that? Wait, I need to see a picture. Maybe I'll know.
Have you not?
What is she from?
She's like an actress and TV personality, and she married like this guy that was like, she was like the original, like she married an 89-year-old, and everyone was like, you're just a gold digger, and she was like, I love this man, yeah, there's like 75 documentaries about her.
That's wild.
She's like one of those kind of like Judy Garland, like Britney Spears people that was like,
the age gap thing freaks me out. And Love and I have talked about this with Sarah J Maas and her work. Like, why is there such intense age gaps? Like, I find it kind of creepy. I don't know. Like, and I get where you're coming from with like the power dynamics and the like attraction there.
Damn, she's not. She's a Libra rising.
Yeah, she looked like a Libra rising.
Yeah. But she has a lot of Scorpio. Well, not a lot. Let's see. Scorpio, go. Keep.
Scorpio rising celebrities.
Yeah. Tom Cruise? I could see that. Frank Ocean? I could see that.
Tom Cruise freaks me out. I feel like...
Whoa, him and Nicole Kidman were married, dude. And they're both Scorpio risings. That's the fucking Eyes Wide Shut movie, dude. Have you seen that movie?
That movie is really good.
Yeah.
I would rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once, and
I figured Lana Del Rey. I was thinking of Lana Del Rey, but then I said Anna Nicole. Okay, so I'm glad my intuition was correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
That's interesting.
Oh, Adam Driver is a Scorpio rising.
Yes. That man is giving Scorpio rising.
He looks like a hot rat. Because his facial hair reminds me of like the Flushed Away movie. Sorry.
He's a really good actor. I really appreciate
Jennifer
Adam
Coolidge. Driver. Oh, Katy Perry. She going through it. Prince. Wow. That makes sense. Okay, these people went through some shit. Grimes, poor girl.
Halsey,
poor girl has to have a child with Elon Musk.
Oh my God.
She chose the hard way. Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're saying like, if they don't have the exact time.
The people
for these.
that like feel the most are usually the people that bring the most like light and humor because they felt the depths of pain.
Look, that was just from Google search too, which I'm not sure if that's like correct because a lot of the time the Google search like AI is fucking wrong. Yeah. So let me just go ahead and say that. But so, this one says Chris Pratt. I could see that. Yeah. He's a real piece of shit.
Sorcerers, that was fun going through all of the ACOTAR characters and just giving our astrological debate. I'm happy that we had a lot of similar vibes going on.
Yeah, for sure. We read it similarly.
Yeah, but Sorcerers.
The Tamlin one is my favorite. We were like, same. The one that we got all of them the same.
Yes. No, let us know what you all think.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that we're accurate with certain placements, if you think we're totally wrong. Yeah. Like if we didn't even hit the nail on the head for any of them.
I don't think that's going to be the case.
Well, I know the ACOTAR fandom, y'all are out here in the comment sections of TikTok blowing this shit up. And I know y'all are intense and super passionate. So where are you at? Like, listen to this episode.
Yeah.
Give us your feedback.
We can also do the Throne of Glass series.
Hell yeah.
Next, because I'm in the same spot as Tylynn is in the books.
Yes, this tandem read is giving me life. I'm not gonna lie, like earlier today I'm like doing these chores before getting over here and I'm like, all I want to do is just lay in bed and read this book.
I'm doing the audiobook for it. So
but I'm like,
I have to do things.
I love to read it physically. And
I do usually, yeah. I'm reading the Crescent City one right now. Like physically.
So you're in it. Like you're
I'm doing all of the things that she has. And I'm doing the tandem listen in audiobooks for the Throne of Glass, and then I'm reading the third book of the Crescent City.
Okay, I'm excited to finish Throne of Glass, finish ACOTAR, and dive into Crescent City. So
I wish you have read Game of Thrones, because it would be so sick to do the astrology of Game of Thrones characters.
I know. Josh and I need to get HBO again so we can finish watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And the characters are not up until like half of or I think I stopped watching it like maybe 2 episodes into season 3.
But I feel like if you just watch it, you might clock some of the characters differently, because there's like, what's her face?
Tyrion's my favorite.
He's my favorite character.
He's my favorite.
He's my favorite.
He's just so
He's so Mercury.
Yes, he's so sassy and smart and like aware of his flaws, and
and he only does shitty stuff when he's like pushed to it.
I appreciate his character so much.
Yeah, he's a great.
But I don't know how Game of Thrones ends, and I think I stopped watching it, and I never went back to it because of how much shit people talked about the ending. And so I'm like, I don't even know if this is worth it to even go back into this, because Game of Thrones is a very traumatic show, and at that time of my life I was just going through very traumatic shit already.
The emotional authority. It's like, I don't need to feel more of this in my body. I don't. I'm the same way. Like, Frankie has been trying to get me to watch John Wick 4 for like almost a year, and I'm
Josh loves John
Wick.
Wick.
I love John Wick, but I'm like, I don't want to be in the stress right now.
It's stressful.
Yeah. When I got my tattoo the other day, I came home and I was like, I'm down to watch John Wick. And then I realized it's like, yeah, because I've gone through like intense trauma for 8 hours of like getting fucking needled. And so like this is relaxing now. But yeah, the Game of Thrones, like the books, there's some characters that would, I feel like, have different signs in the books. Like the what is her name? Catelyn Stark. The mom, she has a whole fucking sick ass redemption arc as a fucking ghost in the books. Wow. And they don't fucking put it in at all in this fucking series.
She's a badass though in the show.
But she literally becomes known as like the lady of the river or some shit like that, like as a fucking specter, and like leads people. Like, yes, like it is sick. And like in the book they're like, she's alive. She died. Like, it's like this whole, like, she leads the whole rebellion.
That's what scares me about these series, Throne of Glass and ACOTAR.
I think
there's already talk right now of Throne of Glass being an HBO series.
I'm sure.
Sourceers, if you have the tea on this, let us know. But that's what scares me, is them not getting certain things accurate.
They never do. Harry Potter was like that.
Well, they're also doing Harry Potter as an HBO show now. And
well,
people
hopefully
are
they
upset about
correct.
the cast, I guess, of what's going on there.
I never have high hopes for any of this shit. Like, I'm like, we'll see.
That's how I feel too. I'm like,
the Sag energy.
Whatever, but I also am like, just don't disappoint me on certain things.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Because there's a lot of character development that happens in the books for Harry Potter that they just cut out. Like, they treat it more like a
revolution,
epic.
Like, that was a powerful...
And, like...
It aligned to, like, what we're experiencing here in the human realm.
Yes, and it showed why the kids were so poised to be part of this revolution for the other stuff. And, like, the prefect stuff, how they become, like, leaders as being prefects. And how they have, like, fights in their friendship. Because it's like the only thing that we see in the friendship is like we hate Hermione. Now Hermione is cool. Does Harry like Hermione? No,
jealousy.
Just kidding. It's Ron. Now, but then like in the actual like books, it's like Hermione's like Ron and Harry go with those like 2 twins, and she's like, you're fucking dumb. Like there's a lot more like nuance of like growth and character stuff that they just kind of like don't like the whole like Ginny thing, like him becoming into Ginny, like was like now all of a sudden it was just so there's
very rushed.
Like it was like and they need to be together. It's like just because she fell under Tom Riddle's spell, now all of a sudden you can be with her. Like what? Like that doesn't make your commonalities a commonality. And there's just a lot more that didn't get there, I feel. And Luna Lovegood, I feel like she was a cooler character in the books.
She's my favorite.
She's really cool. Like,
because I also
she's gone through a fuck ton of stuff. Same. I'm also a Ravenclaw.
Of course, we're in the same house. Like, I don't know if we'd be friends if we were.
I've never loved you more, Tylynn. I've never loved you more than knowing that you're also.
I mean, duh. What the fuck? We're like literally reading huge books together. Like,
Okay,
like
I don't get why Hermione
Yeah.
isn't a Ravenclaw, dude. Like, just because she has big hair, she's a Gryffindor. Like, she has all the... She's clever, she's cunning, she's researching, I don't know, man. It's just fucking weird that they just had her be Gryffindor so they can, like, hang out together.
Exactly. She's a Ravenclaw.
I see it. I mean, because she, like, plunges into the action. Maybe that's what makes her a Gryffindor versus a Ravenclaw would be like, I'm gonna get killed.
I'm like, I'm good.
I think
maybe
that's
so.
why.
That's true.
And then she's like, let's go, guys.
Yeah, I would not do any of that shit. Like in the first book when they like face the 3-headed dog, I'd be like, I'm out.
I'd be like, what are you? My Virgo Mars would be like, guys, it's past our bedtime. We shouldn't be out. I have the boldness of an Aries moon, but my Virgo Mars is like, girl, you're in danger. That you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
like, what are you doing? And
my Cancer Mars, like, I'd rather be cozy reading this adventure book.
Yeah, for real, dude. I don't know, man. I also wouldn't put up with Snape. I would have been a bitch in class. Ooh.
I actually really love Snape.
I
have a soft spot for Snape.
He didn't have to act like that towards Harry Potter. He didn't. He's like Tamlin. He's letting his fucking feelings get all over the fucking place and making him fucking responsible. He was an infant. He made zero choices, and he's like, you're the reason your mother's dead. Fuck, he was an infant, dude. Like, goddamn, he didn't do nothing. He was just like, I needed my diaper changed. Like, what the fuck? Like, it is so bizarre. It is so creepy. It's like giving...
But at the same time, he protected Harry that whole time because of the
by
love
being
he
a
had
bitch to him. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's how my mom mothered me. Like, I'm gonna be hard as fuck on you.
Snape is a Cap rising.
Sure. Whatever, dude. Like, it fucking matters. He looks like a Virgo, though. Like, he looks like Virgoan with his hair. He looks like fucking, what's his face? Keanu Reeves is a Virgo. Yeah. But, like, I just feel like he could have loved him. Knowing that his mother and father are dead and that, like, Dumbledore is aloof as fuck, he could have just, like, been there for him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's giving Jacob in Twilight. Like, I'm gonna imprint on your baby because, like, I love you. Like, it's weird.
Is creepy as fuck.
It's weird. Ew. We should do their fucking
Twilight shirts? No.
No?
I mean, actually, Robert Pattinson is a phenomenal actor.
I love him. He's a Taurus.
Kristen Stewart, though, girl.
She's gay, so you got him. Right? She's gay? She's not gay?
Well, she did a gay Christmas movie on Hulu.
A gay Christmas movie, hell yeah.
Yeah.
In the reboot?
But she's just not a good actress to me. I feel like she's always playing the same role.
There's actors that just play themselves, and they're because their personality is like good for the role, and then there's like actors who like can embody a role and be different characters, and I think like Robert Pattinson is definitely that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's like the same.
Yeah.
She's the same, like, waifish white woman vibe.
I don't know. I don't vibe with her.
But that doesn't mean we can't do her astrology.
We totally can. Yeah. So, what did you think of the Sinners movie? That's why I was so, like, because this episode will air after, I was so, like, I loved the way that it put you in the vibe of the time because I didn't want to spoil it for you.
No, I like that it was realistic about what the fuck was going on in that time and like the fucking racism and shit.
Yes,
I like that because it's important to not erase, and it shows like why the characters are the way that they are.
Yeah. And history is repeating itself with that shit.
So like, it's very important.
Making segregation legal.
Yes.
Especially in southern states.
Yes. It's very important.
And a fucking woman's openly just on the news sharing how racist she is.
And thinking it's fine and everyone can suck everyone's else ass. Like, yeah, it's just...
Yeah, history is repeating itself.
Yeah. I personally, I'm just on like a... Not even in the movie, I love the black people of color cast.
Mhm.
I love the black director.
Yeah.
Like, I loved all those fucking pieces of it. I want to see more of this because, like,
Yes.
we've been seeing this trend of, like, a lot of black actors, black writers, black directors bringing shit to the, like, bringing their fucking their brilliance to the table, and it's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's like, thank God there's an original fucking idea in this bitch. Like, who has ever paired vampires with, like, supernatural music players? Like, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I loved, the aspect of the music, because I feel that in my soul. Like, I feel like that is a gift
Pisces rising
was given to me.
Pisces Mercury.
Like, and it's interesting because I feel that when I sing. I feel like spirits around. Like, and so that movie put it into, and they even say, you know, my lineage with the Cherokee side, they say that we're the keepers of the wisdom fire, and they even have that in the movie. And my heart just was like, whoa, like, I feel like I also have this gift, and they just portrayed it so beautifully with the scene when he starts to sing and all of these different beings come in from the past and the future.
Beautiful. I wanted that scene to be, like, longer and more.
Yes, I put that song on my playlist.
I wanted there
like,
to be.
I love it.
I just wish there was, like, more of those. Like, I thought maybe it'd be cool if he played more than once before all the shenanigans ensued. Like, I wanted to see it more. Like, it was so cool.
But that's what makes that scene so special.
Yeah, because you get it for a fleeting moment. Yeah.
And that's what it feels like when you're in that space of just, like, your heart's open, you're singing, and I didn't really have the words to describe it until seeing that movie. I was like, whoa, this like put this into a visual that just hit my heart. It hit my fucking heart. Like,
I've followed and worked with this Akashic Records channeler, and she talks about, before this movie came out, she talked about, like, how when she's at a bar or at a club, like, she can see the spirits, like, rejoicing and dancing as well. And I think that that's a common thing that we forget, that, like, the joy, the traditional, like, telling stories around a campfire, like, dancing together, like, rejoicing and celebrating together.
Primal.
I've also gotten that message, like, when I was at Renaissance Fair in Colorado, because I was visiting my cousin. It's more like the grounds are, like, there was, like, redwoods and stuff. It was more naturey. And I was communicating with the trees because I just felt like I needed to. I do that all the time. Of course. And I was asking them, like, what do they want to share? And they were saying they miss that more people don't do stuff like the Ren Fair, because at Ren Fair, if you've never been, people will, like, walk around, like, playing a lute, or, like, just sit down under a tree and, like, play, like, an accordion or some, like, ancient, you know, of that time instrument, and they'll be in these, like, characters, and they'll dance and they'll sing, and, like, the trees were like, I miss when humans did this shit around us. Like, I miss being in unison with the energies, and, like, seeing humans celebrate, seeing humans connect and have community and rejoice and do all, like, even seeing humans have sex. Like, they were like, I miss, like, having this around. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. But we're so, like, in our home doing our thing away from nature. Like, there's trees are seen as, like, ornamentation on a street now, right? Like, it's not seen as, like, part of our ecosystem, weirdly, even though we know trees give us oxygen and stuff. And there's studies that they've done, like, the quickest way to fix crime rates in a space is trees. The more trees and plants that an area has, the less crime there is, because it's, like, beautiful, and, like, usually rich areas have, like, all this pretty landscaping and stuff and space, and like, it just, it's the psychology of, like, when there's trash in a place, like, you trash it, like, you don't take it and respect it. And so when you see nature, then you respect it. Like, I just there was a lot of really cool. I also really enjoyed, so I don't know if you've ever seen that character before that played Remick, the actor.
No.
He's one of my celebrity crushes. He's from this British show called Skins.
Josh was telling me that. Yeah.
He's the shitty, like, fuck it all, like, bad boy character. So, of course, I have a huge crush on his... He has, like, someone's face, like, tattooed on his butt in that show. Like, he fucks off in class and, like, has sex with girls. Like, he doesn't give a shit. But he has a redemption arc. He has, like, a heart of gold. Anyways.
I would never have guessed that, like, with what he played in this movie.
Have you seen him in Lady Chatterley's Lovers?
No.
On Netflix? That's a spicy movie. I think it's a book. He's just fucking a girl in the countryside the entire... And I'm just, because when he was in Skins, he was younger, right?
Yeah.
So his body was not like, I thought that was his final form. And then when I saw him in Lady Chatterley's Lovers, like how he is as Renwick, he's buff.
Yeah.
And like, he's like naked in the trees, like fucking this woman. I was like, thank you, God, for this movie. Thank you, God, for letting me see this man.
I need to watch this movie.
And he has like that cool, like.
What is it called again?
Lady Chatterley's Lovers.
Okay.
Lover?
That's
Lady Chatterley's Lover. It's a book, though. It's on Netflix. Highly recommend.
I'm gonna be watching this movie.
A movie about a sexual awakening for a woman. His accent, like he's like Welsh or something, or like he's not straight British, but like I'm just like, or Irish or something. Like he has that. I think he's supposed to be Scottish in the Lady Chatterley Lovers thing. And the fact that he was like an eviscerating vampire made him so hot to me. I'm sorry. I know he's the villain.
Yeah.
But damn, dude.
I mean, I did love the scene where they're all dancing.
Yes, that was cool.
I literally was like feeling like I just want to get up and like start river dancing.
And I know that song because Flogging Molly covers that song. So like I know all the words to that song that they were singing. So I was like, am I the weird white person that knows the fucking Irish jig in this bitch?
I wanted to get up and start river dancing with that scene.
It was really cool.
That's what I loved about it, was the infusion of the music. Because like I said, I normally don't like horror movies or anything
It felt
scary,
like a thriller. It felt like a thriller.
It felt, yes, it did. It wasn't super gory, which I appreciated.
The blood was a weird color. And it was not blood color, which made it better.
Story driven.
Yeah.
And I also loved the theme of him choosing his music over the church and the faith at the end. Like I really loved that he was like, I'm gonna go my own way. And not be a pastor just because it's what my dad. Yeah.
And like find the safety and the religion of it all. And because I didn't want them to like, it felt like at the end it was like they were gonna demonize his gift as like, it's such a strong gift that it can't be used in the world because it'll attract all this evil. And he was like, no. Like, I know my gift is powerful. I know the goodness
and what I'm here to do.
Yes.
And then he was an old man at the end.
That was really cool that he lived. Yeah. That was really cool.
And that they visit him. And that's what I was saying, why I loved how they really encapsulated the time, because when they were in the 90s, oh my god, like it was like so 90s.
Yeah, their fucking like, outfits when they came in, I was like, girl.
I was like, I love this.
So 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the acting was really good. I like kudos to Michael B. Jordan for playing two fucking characters.
That's what I was telling you. I didn't want to give too much away. Like that's why I was so like that episode.
Him and when Smoke and his lover, they're so beautiful together. Yeah.
That's why I said I would not want to be a vampire. I would have taken her route of like fucking kill me.
Yeah, just like how she was like a witchy medicine woman. Yes. That was sick as fuck. I love that actress. I think like it was so sick that she wasn't like skinny. Like she was hot. She was hot. Like I was in it. I was like, girl, who? Like and I liked how satisfying a lot of the scenes were. Like there was a lot of payoff. Like you had like the first of all, fucking murdering all the KKK members at the end. That's satisfying. I was like, this is the sickest.
Everyone in the theater's like, fuck yeah!
The
like,
sickest fucking scene, and how he's like fully dying, like in and out, and he's like, fuck you, Grand Dragon. And then he dies. I was like, sick. So sick. And then he got to be with his family. Like that was beautiful. There, like the dance scene was very satisfying. Like The fight scene was satisfying. Like, I feel like it went into the territory of, like, they're just gonna be locked in this fucking place all night and have to survive. And then, like, it shifted in, like, like, I like how, like, we were kept in the story and it was different, like, choices each time. There's a lot of satisfying scenes. Like, my Aries moon was thriving in the fact that, like, someone just, like, tries to steal and, like, Stack is just, like, shot your ass. And then, like, he's, like, telling him, like, he's like, please, I didn't know it was you. And he's like, I gotta shoot you too because it has to be fair. I was like, what is going on? And then he's like, what am I gonna do with this hole in my ass? He's like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's so funny. Like, the Slim, he was good comedic.
Yeah.
Like, I liked his redemption arc. He was a good like, there was a lot of satisfying scenes that really paid off. It moved really well. Like, it wasn't getting stuck. Because I feel like a lot of horror movies, they get stuck. Because they're trying to, like, it's like a thought experiment that, like, should be shorter. And then they try and, like, extend it for, like, a full movie.
Yeah, it's unnecessary stuff that they put in there. Yeah. It makes it cheesy a lot of times.
And this one was, like, very,
It was not cheesy at all. It was so
and there's
well
good
done.
plot twists. Like, stuff you didn't think was, like, how, like, Stack was still alive at the end. Like, you're, like, thinking, like, because the last scene you just see them together and then you're like, what? And then, like, the reveal. Yeah. That was really good. Yeah. there is a lot. Like, the outfits are really good.
That's what I was saying. I was like, they just immersed you in the time period with not only the outfits but, like, the languaging, the way they were speaking to one another. It was, and then just the social context of the time, even the way they had, like, the 2 grocery stores. And, like, how they all knew people who were, like, sort of slaves, but not slaves anymore. Like, it was, like, very... And Mary's character, too, like, her energy of having her white side of the family, but then also the connection to her Black ancestry.
And how they don't reveal it till, like, way into the movie, so you're thinking, like, this white woman, and then you find out she's, like, a quarter Black or something
by the Black community, which
was really nice,
so beautiful.
It was cool. But I did like the vampire design, like how they get, like, the long nails and, like, the teeth and stuff, and how they just, like, go on in there. I thought it was interesting how, like, in a lot of vampire lore, they have to, like, really think about if they want to, like, turn someone. And this one, he was like, everybody becomes a vampire. Everyone.
The native people, they're like, they try to fucking warn them.
That was the other satisfying scene. When the native people rolled up, the drip, their outfits, their attitudes.
They're like, we fucking warned y'all bitches and you didn't listen.
He was like, I'm sorry, white woman, you might be racist against me, but there's a vampire out here. I was like, leave it to, like, I just thought it was, like, so perfect that, like, the native people are the ones that know the truth of what's going on in this like, story and realm, that they know who vampires are and they know what they are and they know that they need to be eradicated, and that goes across all races. Like, that, I was like, of course the native people would be those ones.
And they tried to help. They tried to help.
It was so good. It was, that scene was very, like, because my partner's indigenous, and so, like, we're in the fucking theater, I'm like so happy for him. I'm like, got it. Like, that was a really good scene. Oh my god. It was, and the singer, his voice was really good. Like, it was not he didn't sound like what I thought he would sound like.
It was deep.
And, like, we, like, were Googling after, like, an interview with the actor just to see if that's what his real voice was, because we were like, what? Like, that's so cool. But it's his real voice.
It's his real voice.
Like, that was really good casting. There was a lot. That movie is really Chef's
Top
kiss.
notch.
Chef's kiss. It was really good.
It's saying a lot for me to say that I like something scary.
Like,
that's saying a lot.
And how they didn't show, like, all the vampires', like, abilities, how that's, like, it just, like, he, like, flies into the air and then it, like, cuts off and you're like, what? Like, it was really good. And I think it showed the humanity, the thread of how he's like, I just miss my people and I want to be with my people. Like, that's all he wanted, which, like, I get it, he's a vampire, but, like, that's all he wanted. And then I really liked the scene when he was, like, in the water with was it Stack, I think? And then he's, like, literally saying, like, people colonize my people too. Like, it's all this, like, I love that he was even, like, showcasing, like, which I think only, like, Black like, people of color perspectives can bring to the table, is, like, this they're in the oppression all the time, and they're like, it's everyone. We're all getting fucking oppressed by colonization. Like how he was like, I was with my people peacefully, and then these colonizers came in and they fucked it up.
That's the thing that's interesting, because he even says that like prayer or song, it gives him a sense of comfort, but it's also like a reminder of being ripped away from his own Celtic indigenous roots.
Yep.
And having Catholicism forced, which is what happened.
Yeah, which like many white people don't realize, like that's also you. Like pretty much everything has been colonized by like the church, you know? So it's like the Irish, the Scottish, like even our like Jewish people,
all had
like
indigenous belief systems.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like all that just got erased.
Worldview that God or source is within everything and everyone. Mm-hmm.
And we don't realize, because it's just farther back in history, that we're so disconnected from that.
Yeah.
And that's the argument of why we steal and appropriate from people of color who are still connected to that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was so beautiful to even throw that piece in.
Yeah.
They really thought of everything.
It was phenomenal. So please go watch that movie. And I know this is like weeks after like we're airing this,
but I think it's gonna come back into IMAX because it was so popular. So we watched it. Frankie likes to watch stuff in IMAX if it's like a top tier movie. So like I'm just like, but yeah, that was cool. And then there's like there's two scenes at the end. There's like the one with him older, and then there's like another scene at the end where it's Sammy like as a kid playing music like in the church. And like that was cool, like the interpretation of it, like how it could be like him in heaven, you know.
And I love they like started it and ended it at that same point of like, what the fuck, this guy's coming into church with
and like a scar on his face.
I loved that they like gave you that like window into it, and then you go on the journey.
It was really, it was a good time. There's some good shit in there.
So good.
Yeah.
What did you think, Sorciers? We'd love to know.
Comments. Email. We do have a Gmail. You can email us. What is it?
sorcierspod@gmail.com.
I think so. Yeah. So you can email us, because I know like you can't leave super long comments and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can do that.
And if there's a celebrity that you want us to read, like look into their chart.
Or like a show or movie or book series.
We can do their sun, moon, rising.
Yeah. I feel like we could also do the human design of them too. Like that'd be interesting to look at.
Oh yeah. We can go back and look at the human design piece
for the ACOTAR people. Yeah, that'd be really interesting.
There's just so much. I mean,
and Tylynn and I don't watch all, like we don't, this is like the one thing that we're like, we both saw this, we both read this, so it's hard because I'm like, let's do this, and she's like, never seen it, never heard of it.
I actually really liked blind reading the Vanderpump Rules charts though.
Okay.
I thought that was really fun because I have no idea who these people are.
Oh, on the most recent episode when he's in rehab, he says that they diagnosed him with bipolar disorder. And I was like, the Pluto and the Nessus. I was like, is there a way to quantify this? Can we look at people who have this?
The emotional explosion piece. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. What did you, Sorciers, think about me like not knowing anything about these people and just blind reading and then love sprinkling in the tea as we went along? Did y'all like that? Because we can give you more of that.
We can. I feel like it's just like sad because it's like I want to do like what we did for the ACOTAR, but like for Game of Thrones, and it's like that's not gonna, like you wouldn't be able to do that if you haven't seen it.
I know a hint of Game of Thrones since I've watched.
I'm just saying that as an example. Like I want to do that. Yeah. Like I want to do that for like a bunch of series right now. I'm like, let's go.
We'll do Throne of Glass when we finish.
We should do Harry Potter though. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Yeah. Let us know what stuff you want us to cover and do and all that.
Because we also want to vibe with like what y'all want.
Yeah, if you're like,
the people
this
what
is
they want.
too much astrology, stop with the astrology. Like, let us know. We have like so many other things we can talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, astrology is just like so accessible and applicable to a lot of things, so it's fun
and it's
to
so
like.
fun.
Yeah, it's
I could
really
chat
fun.
about astrology for hours.
It's been 3 hours, dude.
Damn.
3 fucking hours we're talking about is literally exactly what you just said.
Yes. Whenever we sit down, I'm like, it's gonna be a 3-hour episode.
Yapping.
All the yapping.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know
We should-
what you think. Oh.
We should trademark Yapstrology.
Yapstrology.
TM.
Astrology yappers.
We're gonna have a third I'm gonna have a third podcast called Yapstrology. It's just all things astrology and yapping.
Yes, the yappers of the stars.
I was trying to think like what Greek or Roman. I'm like, not really Hermes. He like shares information, but he's not like yapping it, you know? Like I was like, who has like a horn or something?
Probably Jupiter. With like
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm Jupiter. That's what I was thinking. Jupiter. I was like, either that or like the muses. I don't know. Because they sing.
Oh yeah, let's do a whole episode on the muses. And like I wanna see where you have your muses.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be fun. And like teach y'all how to find your muses and what your gifts are.
And we can do the fixed stars.
Does it surprise you at all that I have the muse of astrology on my natal Venus, like pretty much in an exact conjunction? Does it surprise anyone?
No. I have the galactic center, like, cause like I do like the fixed stars and stuff. Like I have that in my fucking rising.
That's on my moon, yeah.
Like
that's why we have that placement's like close in degrees. I have the muse of dance on my moon.
Damn, I want to know. Yeah, that's really interesting.
And I have the muse of tragedy on my Mars.
Oh.
Like,
and that kind of tracks because you have like the detriment.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have the muse of erotic poetry on my ascendant.
Is there like a regular poetry and an erotic one? Like
yeah.
Okay. Wow.
There's like a muse of hymns. And then, yeah.
I need to know absolutely right now. I'm going to look this up when we get off. I'm like, I'm going to hurry up and sign off so I can look this up. I'm like, I love you all, but I need to know more about myself.
There's like a muse of history. Yeah, there's 9 muses. So.
Okay. All right. Someone should submit their chart. Like, send us your deets and be like, read me on the chart. Yeah.
We're going to get to, you know what? We didn't do a live. We were supposed to be on TikTok live while we did this.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Me too.
I actually didn't remember.
So, like, next time we record, we'll do TikTok live and see if people want to send.
Yeah, because maybe they'll get it, and then we can look up, if we do the muses next, then we can see what muse they have in their chart. Muses, that'd be kind of cute.
Yeah. Or, like, a prominent muse for you.
We should also, though, market the live. Like, we should tell people we're doing it so that they know, and then like pick an actual
Thursday
time.
At some time on Thursday.
Yeah. I think that would be nice because it's like when no one's on the live, it's like, I mean, as many gen, it's like you're designed to respond. So like when no one's there, you're like your energy is like slowly dying, and you're like, cool. Love
people
it here.
just flow in and out until you get like a steady base. Yeah, that's the thing with lives. But yeah.
Okay.
Sourceers, this has been fun. We really want to know what you think about the ACOTAR astrology piece, though. So let us know.
Yeah.
And leave us all the love and reviews. Share.
I want to do a poll. It's just like, it's nothing about do you think the astrology was accurate? It's like, do you hate Tamlin?
Who here hates Tamlin?
Literally.
Who here has a soft spot for Tamlin?
I'm gonna give you a clip of me turning red, being like, fuck Tamlin. I got so red in the camera. I'm like,
you were getting red.
I don't let my Aries moon come out usually when I'm doing like healing stuff or facilitating stuff, but in my normal everyday life, like your
Aries moon is always. I always feel your Aries moon.
When I'm holding space for others, I'm like, this is no place for my fucking intense emotions. Like, I'm like so very like, oh,
but that's
what about
and the tarot and tea people were like, the Emperor is like, they see you as that, so they feel your vibes of the Aries moon, even if you try to be like, oh, I don't show it. No, love.
It don't sound like that. Look, it's just because it can be intense, and then I like pop off, and then I'm saying some shit, and it's like I didn't research it, and I look like a fucking fool, dude. Like, I've done that so many times. Like, I remember when Justin Bieber was announcing that he was like diagnosed with whatever the fuck thing that he's diagnosed with. I didn't know. And he was like, everyone was like, I feel so bad for Justin Bieber. And I hate like how people like have parasocial relationships with celebrities. It's weird, I just like posted and I was like, why are we fucking listening to this man? Like, who gives a shit? People are sick around the world. And then my friend was like, he was just diagnosed with like a chronic illness. And I was like, oh. And I was like, cool. Like, I just like shamed this man for being open about his illness. Like, because I don't give a shit about it. So like I try to, because I can just get angry and angry like how I was at Tamlin. So yeah, but it's there. Yeah, you can't stop it. I just know there's more. Yeah, and so like sometimes Frankie's like, I'm working upstairs and then all of a sudden you're like yelling at the fucking like food in the fridge for not opening easy enough, and I feel like I'm scared. He's like, I'm scared. And I'm just like, at inanimate objects, I have like zero chill because I know it's not gonna hurt anyone's feelings. So I'm just like going hard. I'm like, fuck this piece of shit, stupid thing. And he's just like, I'm not going downstairs. I'm also scared.
Sag moon. He's like, we're so easygoing. We're like,
no, he's like, I'm gonna stay away. I don't want to get caught in that. I don't want to get yelled at, you know? Because then sometimes I'm like, what? And another thing. I try not to because my mom is like that. She's like, if I'm mad, it's everybody's problem. And then she's an Aries moon too. So I try not to be like that. I'm like, no, it's not your fault. I'm just really pissed. Yeah. But when I'm hungry, all bets are off.
And your Cancer placements?
I become a raging bitch when I'm hungry. Just like hate everything. Everything pisses me off. I have no filter. I have no buffer. I'm like, there's no food here to like make me happy. So I'm pissed. So yeah, well.
Aries moons out there. Yeah. Do you agree?
Yeah. My tattoo artist is an Aries moon. That was sick, but she's a double Libra, so she's so chill.
But yeah, share Sourceers. Get us out there in the ethers. Spread the vibes.
Hail Jupiter.
And yes, expansion of Sourceers. That would be lovely. And we would so appreciate you for doing that for our mission here. And yeah.
Have a great
Until
day.
Next time.
Wherever you're at in your day.
Sourceers.
Take a deep breath. You got this.
I love ya.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Celestial Tea Podcast.
If you enjoyed our hot takes and breakdowns, please leave us a 5-star review wherever you stream, share with your friends and fam, and follow us on all the socials.
Let us know if there is a pop culture icon or a phenomenon that you want us to look at next. Tune in next week for another piping hot cup of celestial tea. Cute.